This is the desert. The desert is a dangerous place. People do not go into the desert unless they have to. There is no water there, and without water we die. There is no food there, and without food we die. When the wind blows, it changes the shape of the desert. People get lost. Some never come back. In the daytime, the sun is so hot that people must wear lots of clothes to protect themselves from the sun and the blowing sand. At night, it is cold. You need many layers of clothes to keep warm. The desert is a dangerous place. People do not go into the desert unless they have to. When God gave people the 10 best ways to live, they loved them so much that they wanted them always with them. They thought they would help to guide them and help them feel God's presence. God told them to build a box. This was an ark. And this box, the ark, would keep the 10 commandments, the 10 best ways to live, with them. God told them to build the box and to cover it with gold. It had poles on the sides so that the people could always carry it with them wherever they went. You can't just walk up to something as precious as the 10 Commandments. You need some way to get ready. They wondered what they could do. God told them to put an altar of incense in front of the ark. They could burn the incense to make a good smelling cloud of smoke. You could walk through the smoke and smell its aroma. That could help you get ready, but that wasn't enough. God told them to put a table with 12 pieces of bread on one side for the 12 tribes of Israel, and a 7-branch candle lampstand called a menorah on the other side. People could walk between the table and the menorah, and that could help them get ready. But that was still not enough. Next, they decided to put up walls. Of a tent around the ark, the altar for incense, the table, and the menorah, to keep this place set apart and to help get ready to come close to God's presence. Inside the tent, they made a place called the Holy of Holies. was this place. Over the roof, they put 4 coverings. These do not look exactly like those coverings, but they will help us to remember. One covering was of linen with purple and red figures of cherubim woven into it. Another was made from woven goat's hairs. The third one was made of ram skin dyed red. And the final one, the outer layer, was goat skins turned into leather. But that was still not enough. Now only the priests could go inside. And in those days, only men could be priests. Next they put in front of the tent an altar covered with bronze and it was for sacrifices. They also made a huge bowl out of bronze that the priests could wash in to get ready for prayers, and put that in front of the tent too. Then around this holy place, they put a fence made of cloth that could be rolled up and carried with them when they traveled. It marked the whole special area, and they called it the tabernacle. This was not all. The priests began to wear special clothes to help them get ready to go inside this holy place. When all of the tabernacle was finished, Moses blessed it. Aaron and all of his sons were made the priests, and they carried the tent and the ark wherever the people of God traveled. The Levites, one of the tribes of Israel, helped them care for the tabernacle and conduct the worship there. God gave Aaron and his sons these words to bless the people of God. May God bless you and keep you. May God's face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May God lift God's countenance upon you and give you peace. Now, I wonder what part of this story you liked best. I wonder what part of this story is the most important. I wonder where you are in the story, or what part of the story is about you. I wonder if there is any part of this story that we can leave out and still have all of the story we need.